for reproductive and sexual health. As community outreach coordinator, Desto helped build relationships with various coalition groups on campus to better coordinate their work in the community. Desto plans to pursue further education through a dual graduate degree in social work and law. When I reached out to Desto's instructors at the Steve Hicks School of Social Work for words that would describe them for today, I heard back, they embody so many characteristics of a great social worker. Empathetic, consistently informed, committed to social justice, and thoughtful advocate. One instructor said about Desto, quote, "I am just waiting for them to run for office. Absolutely going to change the world around them." Please join me in welcoming today's BSW commencement speaker, as selected by their graduating peers, Desto Huerta.
Welcome y bienvenido. Today is such an important memory that we will all share together. I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation and immense pride to my fellow peers and to their families for the incredible individuals they have nurtured and supported. Our dedication, perseverance, and passion have brought us to this moment, and it is a testament to our commitment to serving others and advocating for social justice. We all have different reasons why we chose to be advocates and or pursue a degree at one of the top-ranked programs. As I reached the end of my 4 years in this program, it reminded me why I chose the path I did. The social work program inspires us to challenge systems of oppression and inequalities, but what I didn't expect to do with many of you all is challenge our institution. To all of you today, I want to remind you of our ethical principles that are based on our social work core values. 1, social workers' primary goal is to help people in need and to address social problems. 2, social workers respect the inherent dignity and worth of a person. 3, social workers challenge social injustice. Social workers pursue social change, particularly with and on behalf of vulnerable and oppressed individuals and groups of people. To my comrades of Fed Up, I want to thank you for your organizing efforts with social work students nationally to fight for unpaid and underpaid internships. You all truly inspired me to continue to fight with you all against the racial and economic inequity implemented in practicum placements in the social work profession. Due to their advocacy and organizing, I am now a part of the 11% of Latinos to have a bachelor's degree. And I now am closer to joining the 14% of Latinos in the social work profession. While it's important to organize and fight for the systemic injustices here, our organizing must go beyond borders. It pains me to state that the Steve Hicks School of Social Work and our profession at large have normalized, through their rhetoric and policies, a world in which it is ethically permissible to promote a fight for social justice that excludes Palestine. These principles are what social workers should aspire to be. I would be doing an injustice to Palestine, my people of the indigenous Turtle Island, and our principles if I do not amplify their cries. It's been 218 of over 44,000 Palestinians that have been martyred, and this number doesn't include the 76 plus years of Israel's occupation enabled by US policy. Today, there are over 1.4 million Palestinians seeking refuge in Rafah, the south of the Gaza Strip, the last refuge that Palestinians have, and they are still facing an ongoing Israeli bombardment. But what will it take for our college to step up with the values we claim to hold? What will it take for you all to see that although this is a celebratory event, the occupied people of Palestine are still facing a horrific live stream of death, enabled by the US taxpayer dollars and war profiteering corporations, many of which our university continues to be invested in. On this campus, our peers, children, university workers, and students and those opposed to the Israeli regime have faced unlawful punishment and police brutality for using their First Amendment rights to fight against the killing of the occupied people. This campus will never feel the same as it did on my first day here, but it can't and will never compare to what the people of Palestine are still experiencing. There are parents who lost their children, robbed of the chance to witness their achievements. There are children in Gaza that will suffer from extreme trauma. There are generational families that will continue to remember memories of terror. We learned in the Steve Hicks School of Social Work building that silence is an oppressor's biggest weapon. Angela Davis once said, "I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change, I am changing the things I cannot accept." Any hope for peace requires the involvement of every one of us. We must divest from war profiteers and continue to amplify the voice and spread awareness and collectively organize for a free Palestine.